Good morning, Saratoga High School. Today is September 18th, and welcome to SHS TV's weekly broadcast. I'm Ryan Kim.
And I'm Austin Wang.
Fall sports started recently. Last Friday, our football team lost to Silver Creek in a tough game that ended 6-23. Dalen Denenberg scored the only touchdown for the Falcons. Tonight, the team will take on Milpitas.
We sent our reporters to find out more about sports the past week.
We had a game last week against Half Moon Bay, and Mason Lee shot some really nice goals, and we were a lot better as a team this year than last season. I definitely come out and support us next week at home.
For the season, I don't know. It's my first year running cross country, so I'm just out there to have fun and sort of do my best.
Started cross country. I was really nervous because I didn't know what it was going to be like, and I was with all 4 of the grades, and it looked kind of scary. But once I got to know everybody, it's just like a big family.
The Sheriff's Police Academy forms are due today. Don't forget to get yours in.
There will be a boys' soccer meeting for all new and returning players on Monday at lunch in the team room. If you intend to play in the winter, please be at this meeting.
Over the summer, the staff started an initiative to better connect with their students. Now that the year has started, check out what some of them have to say.
The teachers and staff had a training session where they learned how to better connect with their students. They learned that when students feel closer to their teachers, they tend to concentrate and perform better in class.
So the staff worked together during our professional development day the week before school started to learn techniques to use in the classroom to help develop kind of a social and emotional safety net in their classroom. You know, we all have come into a space being really frazzled, or we just got a quiz back we weren't happy with, but then we had to go on to the next class. And so as you walk into that next class, it'd be nice if you could just breathe for a second and then become present for the new class. What the teachers and the staff learned were techniques to help students become more present in the classroom.
Many teachers have taken measures to become closer with their students.
The idea I came up with this year was to have lunch on Mondays with one of my students. So each Monday I pick a name out of a hat, and ask them to come and have lunch with me.
I definitely feel like teachers are trying to do more to connect with the students and the student body in general, especially Mr. Robinson and the upper faculty, but also like teachers like Mr. Sheehy. He has this thing called Lunch with Sheehy that I did 2 weeks ago during the first week of school, where he brought in I went into his room for lunch and we just like had a chat, and it was really nice. It felt like I was connecting with the teacher.
I connect with my students, I think, every day, starting off just at the door. I always greet my students and check in with them, say hi, and then in the class, they sit down, they get going to work, and I always pause before we get down to business and ask them how they're doing and what's going on. I think a lot of teachers do that. And then because we do a lot of classwork and lab work, I'm constantly walking around checking in with people as well, and then I'm deliberate about some of the activities we do in class that build connections.
Last Friday's rally boasted high attendance and raised the spirits of all class levels. Here's SHS TV's recap of the event.
Last Friday was the first rally of the year. While many of the new games and features were well liked and spirit was very high, there were some things that were controversial among the classes.
It's kind of annoying that now that I'm not a freshman anymore, I can't say it, but I get where they're coming from. I guess it is kind of mean to say go home freshmen, so I'm okay with it. It doesn't take away from the rally.
The trouble is trying to find a balance between what the students want to see and what the office wants to see. So we're definitely going to try and put in some more class competition but we can't let things get out of hand. So we just need to find that balance between what's reasonable and what's unreasonable, but still being able to be fun.
Planners are now on sale for $5 in the activities office.
We still need current 9th graders to be shadows for incoming 9th graders. See Mrs. Deeney in the front office as soon as possible.
The presidential elections have been a topic of interest around campus. We asked some students and faculty which candidate they think will trump the race.
The upcoming presidential elections have stirred up a lot of opinions and interesting responses in the community. Let's see how this year's elections have affected our students here at SHS.
Definitely not Trump, because, he's really rude, but some of his policies don't actually really benefit us. Well, I think that people like him for his honesty and how he truly believes and how he expresses himself, and he has no filter. No, it's not going to be Donald Trump.
If I had to pick, I'd say that the final race is down to either Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, just because both of them are leading in the polls right now, and they both have a very strong following and very strong support.
Don't forget to pick up your school photos in the activities office.
Picture Makeup Day is happening today during tutorial and lunch. If you haven't received a student ID, you must get your photo taken.
Here's the word of the week.
Salvo, noun, a sudden outburst of cheers. It was a peaceful day and Jared was on his phone. Suddenly, there was a salvo. Then the day continued on as normal.
Happy birthday today to Colette Doyen, Ricky Holt, and an extra super special happy birthday to SHS TV's very own Mary McCown.
This has been Austin Wang
and Ryan Kim. Thanks for watching Saratoga, and have a snazzy weekend.